Guys, it's Dan, your host, your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead Spotlight video. This one's going to be doing our weekly character spotlight video for this week. This one's going to be doing a Laura character spotlight. Okay, guys, so I want to do a video character spotlight video on Laura from the Walking Dead TV series. Of course, one of the characters that, started off as kind of a hated character, kind of now is one of the best characters in Alexandria, at least, and kind of, one of those characters you're like, oh yeah, she was with the Saviors. So, I really like this suggestion. This video was suggested by Brian Archam. This character spotlight was suggested by Brian Archam, so of course, everybody go subscribe to Brian Archam. He does do some Walking Dead videos as well, so, sorry about no upload yesterday, guys. It's been really busy this week, but let's get into this character spotlight video for Laura from The Walking Dead. So, of course, if you're new here, before I start, of course, if you're new here, you want to be part of these character spotlight videos, all you gotta do is write, you gotta be the first one to comment the character spotlight suggestion. The first one that comments is the first one served. So, I will be doing a character spotlight video, every week if you're new to this channel and all that kind of stuff. You guys know how this works. So, anyway, Laura. So, I was really, really happy when Brian Archam actually suggested this one because, honestly, man, she is a really crazy character throughout the show because she goes from, in Season 7, she's introduced in Season 7, Episode 3, The Cell. Not one of the best episodes of the series, but, let's just leave it at that. All the way to Season 10. And I would have never predicted the shoot lasted this long because, I mean, I don't know, she started off, and I'm like, okay, this, I hate her, she's annoying, she's bullying Eugene around, you have this stuff between her and Spencer and stuff like that. It's just like, what the frig? And she's like, and then, she's like flirting with Spencer or whatever because Spencer gave them, good supplies or whatever. And she looks at Eugene, she's like, you like watching Haircut? And he's like, yes. I mean, you mean to get the hell out of here. And it's just like, I don't like her. I don't like her at all, but I love the part. She's like, you like watching me? He's like, yes. I mean, it's like, it's awesome. It's like, yeah, Eugene does like to watch. I mean, bookstore and stuff. Yeah, anyway. The bookstore one that he was watching was a bit more crazy. Yeah, that one was actual watching. This one was just flirting. I'm just saying. So, in terms of her character at the beginning, I didn't like her very much. I mean, her and Spencer, it's just like, okay, Spencer's gonna be gutted pretty soon anyway, later on that afternoon anyway. So, you probably don't want to, get, like him too much because it looks like Negan is probably gonna kill him pretty soon. So, of course he does, and we never actually got to see a reaction to that. So, just a little bit of a flirting scene between her and Spencer, but she takes Eugene to the sanctuary, and I love the part where she gives him, like, this nice room and stuff like that, and she's like, what do you want? And he's like, what do I want? To eat. And he's like, really? I can have anything? Yeah, you can have anything. He's like, really? Anything I want? And then Laura's like, dude, yes, And he's just like, he's just like, can I have lobster? No, you can't have lobster. What the hell do you think this is? So it's like, you just told Eugene that he can have any kind of food he wants, and then now she's like, no, you can't have lobster. What the hell do you think this is? It's like, really? Literally, he did mean anything, So, anyway, of course, you want orangey or red? Orangey? So, I like that, of course. Eugene just scared out of his mind. I mean, I'm sorry, but I think I would probably try to not... I would probably be scared because of the fact that it's Negan that has you locked up there, but then again, I mean, you have an advantage, because you're smart. You're Eugene. You're smart. You know how to, act all smart and really lie about being a scientist and stuff like that. And, you know that, you know full well Negan needs you, otherwise he wouldn't have brought you. So, it's like, really, don't act too scared in front of Negan. Act like act, not cocky, but act more kind of like, but, it's Eugene, of course, but, I'm just saying, if I was there, I wouldn't act very scared of Negan. I wouldn't. I'd probably be terrified, inside, but... No, don't show that too much, and I feel like Eugene maybe did that too much, and then Negan kind of, tried to make Negan not feel too scared anymore. So, I don't know, I like that, but anyway, so, in terms of Laura and kind of what she does here, I mean, she's kind of a background character, but when she is in the series, I mean, man, honestly, she's annoying, in Season 7 and 8. Of course, Dwight betrays the group in this one, and of course, in Season 8, she kind of, she realizes what Dwight's been doing, doing, and she basically runs for her life, but she knows that, you know, she saw Dwight kill his own people. So of course, we get to see that, you know, she is lost. You know, we don't know where she is. And, of course, Negan picks her up in the car. And, obviously, off-screen, she tells him everything. So, we see her in Dwight's room. Of course, Dwight gets caught by Negan. And, you know, by Laura, and, you know, Dwight is prisoner, but literally only for a day until Negan loses the war, and then Dwight's free to do whatever he wants. So, of course, Dwight's kicked out. Laura kind of is blended into the communities here, and then when you skip the time skip, well, the first time skip, of course, when they're building the bridge, which I like this part a lot, too, where you have the Saviors that are acting up at, you know, the camp or whatever while they're building the bridge, and Laura's trying to keep everybody calm. So, she actually wants to work with Rick and the others, which I think is an interesting idea. And we don't see that very much from a lot of characters, but, you know, she was an awesome character at that time. And then after the 6-year time skip, she's part of the council in Alexandria, and I just think that's crazy, to be honest. But I like it. I like the idea, and of course now, you know, I mean, there's not really much else to say. We haven't seen much else from her since. But all I can say is that I like Laura's character now. I think she's a really cool character. And I'm excited to see what they do with her going forward. And I think they could use her, you know. And we got to see a scene between Negan and Laura. That's just something we need to see. So, in terms of Laura's character, I mean, I can't go in much detail because she's like a C-lister type character is probably where I'd put her. But she's a cool character. Definitely, you know, I think is a better character than, you know, Heath. Than last week, you know. I like her more than Heath. She's a good character. And even though I didn't like her first, I'm really starting to like her character now. I think she's a pretty cool character. And I think the fans, you know, are generally, from what I've been seeing, are starting to like her character too. So, anyway, really, really cool. And, of course, write your comments in the comment section below. What character spotlight video you guys want to see next week? Big shout out to Brian Archam. Thank you very much for suggesting this character spotlight, Brian Archam. And, of course, I will catch you guys really soon for some more Walking Dead videos. Peace out.